Hey everybody, it's Sadie and I'm about to start editing this vlog. I mentioned in this vlog somewhere, it's not like I've been recording for days and days, but I can't remember which day it was, that we were having super fun with this mermaid AI effect from TikTok. And we were making so many of them. And instead of me sticking like a whole bunch of them or all of them in one spot, I was thinking I would have fun and stick them periodically throughout the video. So just to kind of warn you and set the stage for today's vlog, we're going to have random mermaid AI videos. And some of them are gorgeous and stunning, and some of them are a little bit odd because yes, it is AI and we know they struggle sometimes. But anyways, let's jump into today's vlog. I got to do some little rearrangings. Oh my god. That vent is closed and it's still bitter down here from the AC. My youngest spent her money today and ordered a keyboard. She's been wanting a piano, so that's like our cheap option for her. She's made room in her room for it, and I have to make room in this room for her makeup desk that she doesn't use. And then I'm like, if I set that up, I could put my ASMR back down here as it's starting to get hot and I don't want to sit upstairs in the heat and do it. Even though I just literally just took my mic and camera and everything back upstairs. Oh look, you brought it down. I wasn't ready for it. Put it right there. Because that's where I'm gonna put it. Thanks, something like that. Anyways, my project is to do a little switcheroo back here to create like an aesthetic background.
ASMR.
Is that gum?
Uh-huh.
Gross. Was that exciting to condense 8 minutes of video down into me just switching this bed around and taking down the green screen? That was a bit annoying, to be honest. What's up? What the fuck? You look like you have bubblegum on your face. So this is an example. I've got my old chair in and I'm like, wow, no cushion at all on this thing. I forgot how bad my old chair was. But I can sit on it just for like, 30 minutes to record a video, but this is what it looks like at this point. At least with my iPhone, not my Sony. I think it could be a vibe, and I've got window light right here still. I love using window light. This is tucked in the corner like this. It's kind of cute. Kind of a vibe. I cannot tuck the chair all the way under the desk though, so it's fine. Yeah, you're a vibe.
Vibrant.
Well, you have a tie-dye mask on.
Okay, we're gonna have some family time and then we will talk to you probably tomorrow.
Yes, I am. I can see myself.
Ta-da! I decided to make that because this is going to be my official office recording room, and I thought it'd be even really good because school's almost out. The kids are going to be home all day. And I don't want them to feel like they have to be quiet for like the entire house if I record up there in the living room. So this will be perfect because then I can actually shut the door and just be confined to this little space. And then the kids can still do their thing. So that's the plan. I still need to fix the bed and figure out how I want it to look behind everything, but I'm gonna worry about that later.
What that could be? Fragile. Never this side up. You probably want to carry it this side up. Grab the topic.
I'm so okay with all this stuff, okay? I already got this.
Oh, it gave you the app.
Yeah, like, we're a piano, a fun, fast, easy way.
Nice, that's funny.
I already got the app.
This is her keyboard. They're getting it set up.
That was
It smells like plastic.
Stickers.
Oh, cool! It did come with those, so you can like label.
Does it tell me where? Yeah, it does.
It labels, so you can label your keys.
Mom, you're in luck. I don't need a screwdriver.
Sweet, and you're being so cute to help her out. I guess I'm making dinner.
Awesome. Wow. I did this. Don't let her distract you. Focus. I'm not very good at piano.
But now you guys can learn.
I know, we can see how good Sam is too.
Yes,
She's practicing.
she has. Your strawberries taste smoky.
Don't tell him how I cut my strawberries.
She used her teeth.
She took bites out of them and plucked them on her.
Try that.
I wouldn't say smoky, they just don't taste that great. They're beautiful strawberries, but I don't know. Been trying to get the kids helping to clean up the house, but we're gonna run out and get some lunch right now, and then I guess we'll have to stop at the store afterwards to get cake for tonight. I'm feeling a little scatterbrained right now. Xylo, I'm sorry, you can't come. We're going to the store afterwards, and you cannot come into the store. Let's go. I ate some potato chips. Good?
Still opening it. Oh, I opened it. Yeah.
Don't you dare fall on me.
Bro, I was debating on how I'm gonna jump so I don't hit.
Maybe she asked that.
You're gonna jump?
I'm gonna try, so it's Zoe.
Are you going?
I gotta figure this out in my mind so I don't hit Zoe with my shoe.
Yikes. That was anticlimactic. You just...
That's why I made it climatic.
Proof that my kids fight even in public. They don't care. So my husband says it's about time. But I was like, I'm making it look like a witch lives here. I'm hanging up our dried flowers above the dining table. I think it looks really nice. I had to trim these roses because the stems were way too long. There's no real significance to the fact that there's 4 roses here, except there is 4 people that currently live here. So there could be significance, I guess.
Guess so.
Whose string is this that I just used anyways?
Oh, mine.
Well, there it is. Thanks.
That's okay. I don't want it.
So I'm putting it over here. Isn't that nice? Do I look tired? I feel pretty tired. I have like overnight found motivation to get into this different lifestyle, and I'm hoping that it'll overall help me feel better physically as well as mentally, of course. But I didn't mean to, nor did I plan to pull myself out of that depression pit. Despite therapy not going well, I have pulled myself back up to a state of, damn, life is feeling good again, and I feel like my life is in my hands again, like I have control back of my life. And I just wanted to kind of quickly touch on why I'm feeling this way, because it has nothing to do with hubby or anybody else in my life, and everything to do with me and what I'm choosing to do. So number one, a big part of that actually is this channel. The amount of videos that I'm putting out right now is giving me such a honed in focus, drive, motivation, goals, things to just do, that I'm feeling accomplished. And that accomplishment energy is perpetuating. I think that's the word I want to use. I'm not great with words and their meanings, but that energy is perpetuating into other areas of my life to bring me this sense of fulfillment, and like I have a purpose in a way. Even our silly little TikToks that we're doing over on Shady Sadie, I'm pretty sure we have that linked over in our milkshake, which is linked in our profile if you want to check that out. We've been having a lot of fun there. And I've also even been finding myself cooking for my family. That's a big deal, you guys, because ever since we lost Ryan, she was our mother who loved to be in the kitchen. She loved to cook and clean, and she was like that perfect ideal wife almost. She was the one who would just be waiting on you hand and foot, basically. And when we lost her, a lot of who she was did land on me and integrate in with me. However, her love for cooking and cleaning did not. And so especially even lately, I've felt so like insignificant and incapable being a mother. And that really weighed down on me, because it's like, I see that my husband, he goes to work and he, you know, takes care of us that way. And I feel like I need to be at home to take care of my family that way. So especially this weekend and kind of the weekend before, I, by myself, ordered groceries, prepared meals, planned the meals, and I keep them easy still so I don't have to be in the kitchen for a very long time. But when I give my family a hot dinner, I just feel so accomplished. And another aspect of that is I would almost always, every weekend, my husband would be home, and then I would expect him to take care of the meals. Be like, I'm done, it's your turn. However, that then results a lot of times in me getting hangry because I swear I'm on a different schedule than the rest of my family. So if I'm like preparing a meal and I already have the dinner ready, for example, and we just sit down and eat, then we don't have to wait for everybody to figure out where we're gonna go out to eat, because we usually go out to eat with hubby home. And that's kind of a little tangent, but it's just another level of me feeling like I have my life back in control. That's pretty much where I'm at currently. Doing content, taking care of my body physically, and then being able to provide for my family better. Like, if I'm in a better state, I can be a better person for my family, right? That's kind of the point right here. So I didn't mean to feel better. I had no plans to feel better. I was gonna wait for hubby to fix his problems, because I had felt like I had taken all of this time learning and understanding and trying to figure out my own problems, that I was like, it's your turn, hubby. Speaking of, it looks like Prime was just delivered, and I've ordered a couple of help books. I think they were both getting delivered tonight. I'll show you what they are, because they're kind of perfect for our current problems, which I've mentioned this previously at some point, that I feel like this is the root problems, the root problem, the backbone of all our problems, basically. If I could understand this for myself at least, and even better if we can understand hubby's background as well, then I don't think I'm making any sense right now, so I'm gonna go. Here are the books. They don't look very big. The font is a little small. And then this one is specific to like relationships. But yeah, they're just on Amazon. I'm gonna start reading them. I'll put them by my bed. So there's this TikTok effect that I found today, and I have been obsessed with it. I've been trying to do so many little videos with this effect, and so far I've got the doll ones. So I'm gonna stick in the compilation. The first and last one are with Claire, and the very last one, that one was a mess up, but it's so funny. I'm currently working on a whole bunch of me and my family, and I'll stick those in later when they're all done, but it's been so much fun. Still hoping that I can help trigger out Kaylani, but it's still not working. there. It's cold. Hubby's keeping it nice and chilled in there because of our guests coming over in an hour. Keeping it at 70 when it's probably, jeez, I don't even know. Like, I'm freezing. Oh, this feels so nice. I'm not quite ready for dinner. However, if I don't eat, I won't be able to eat dinner until after the party because we're not serving dinner, we're just having cake and ice cream. That's not a rash. I think I was leaning on my elbow or something like that. Anyway, I'm just hanging out. This thought just went through my head that I'm gonna start going crazy if I'm not actively staying busy because I'm doing so much right now between all my projects that if I stop doing anything, I'm gonna go crazy. However, at times it's also good to do nothing. And that was my point, was that I'm doing so much, but I need to remember that it's okay to do nothing sometimes. Wow, that came out super weird. Also, you guys, I have accepted that I need to wear my glasses. It's getting to the point where I'm okay with it. I just really need to get to the eye doctor to get a current prescription because this is years old. And these have a blue light filter, which is really awesome. However, for like recording videos with you guys, I've noticed in the past when I've worn these, the blue light reflects back at you and it's really distracting. So I would like just a pair of like plain prescriptions. There's the birthday boy. You're still wearing all gray. Oh, what are you doing? Such a weirdo. Have you made me a sandwich? You double cheesed me? Holy moly. You want some? Do you want dinner? Maybe he's hungry. You want some dinner? Did you lick my sandwich? Oh.
Look, watch the video. You want a purple one? Or a blue one?
She's got bluey on her feet. Maybe she wants blue.
Red? Purple. Green? Blue. You want this one? Or this one?
You're coming with me.
Come here. I thought she was overstimulated and he needed a break with me. I had to put Claire down and everything because he was wanting me to hold him. He was begging. Like, he was having fun as soon as everyone was showing up, and then I think he very quickly got overstimulated, and then he's never liked my tiny, tiny niece. She's only 3, but he was starting to nip at her for absolutely no reason. So then he got shut outside with Esper. He hates that. Huh. Yeah, I think he's pretty antisocial like me. I'm getting overstimulated and I'm not loving the crowd right now. My sister had to leave. They only could stay for a little bit. She has to get her oldest back to school. He has a curfew, and so I think it's about an hour drive out of town. And then I told her that if it was okay with her, I'd watch her 2 youngest kids. So my niece and nephew are going to stay here until she gets back. So they're going to get home at like 10 o'clock tonight. And I'm like, it's a bummer that they have school in the morning because then they could just stay the night. But there's a few more days of school this week. And my room feels so good right now. It was starting to heat up out there with the crowd, huh? That is an awkward stance. Awkward stance. Is there someone you wanted to go out and see again? He acted like he wanted to go back out there, but I'm like, no, let's chill for just a little longer. There he goes. I don't know. You ready to go back out there? I have not even had any cake and ice cream. I'm just like, it's too much. And I hate it because hubby loves to have big parties, and we didn't even feed them this year because he's like, we're going to keep it really little and casual. He's mad at me. I don't want to go back out there, but whatever.
I mean, like when someone, like, the force is out.
Let's do it. Okay. Let's do it. Hey guys, thanks.
It's locked.
No.
Howie.
Oh shit. I was awake at like 6 o'clock this morning, but I just laid in bed and then I fell back asleep. Had some crazy dreams, and now I feel really like just gross. I should have not gone back to sleep. I gotta wake up. Maybe the sun on my back will wake me up. I'm just kidding. That usually relaxes me further, but I do want to run. Crap. Yeah, I fell back asleep to the point where I had some really deep, weird dreams. Like I was asleep again. And now I just feel like super groggy and like heavy and maybe even a little sick. That window fan is keeping it really chilled in here. I am making a full pot of coffee this morning for myself. I'm too tired for just a singular K-pod. So, I'm making a full cup. I'm gonna sit and edit this vlog this morning. That's what I'm gonna do to kind of get going. I do not like to exercise like first thing in the morning anyways. I like to do it kind of mid-morning. So that's how I'm gonna keep my day going. Because I'm done being a couch potato or a bed lump. I've got things I want to do. Also though, I do need to figure out how to at some point make time to paint dolls again. Because I do have a few that I still need to paint. And I still haven't even finished the portrait baby of my youngest. That one is definitely weighing on me because all I have to do is root some more hair and then that one's done. But these other ones that aren't even started, it's like not that big of a deal in my head. Because they're not even started. I have a conundrum. My feet hurt, so I want to sit down and relax and read my book, but then my tailbone also hurts, so I have to figure out how to sit down and not put pressure on my tailbone. So I'm gonna make me some lunch and read this book. I feel like I want to get as much of this read as I can before therapy Friday because I feel like I have to know before going into therapy, like, because I'm not going to get any help in therapy. Also, my youngest, I think, wants me to come to their school talent show later this afternoon. So that gives me a couple of hours to sit and read before that. And that's pretty much the end of this vlog. I hope you enjoyed it with all of the scattered mermaid videos. They were really, really fun. And oh my goodness, I've been going and going and going and going. So now at this point I'm like, will someone just make me some lunch so I can just sit down for a minute? It's all good. It's all good, and I'll talk to you later.